Braden Deeney. I am a senior at Gonzaga University, and I'm interning at the Clerk of Superior Court's office at the County City Building.
My name is Julia Kilduff, and I go to Loyola Marymount University, and I'm interning at the Juvenile Court.
My name is Sabrina Burgess. I go to Howard University in Washington, D.C., and I'm interning at the Juvenile Court.
My name is Brian Lewis. I will be a senior in the fall at UW-Tacoma, and I am interning with the Pierce County Council.
My name is Matthew Tolar. I am a senior at Pacific Lutheran University, and I am interning at Pierce County Television.
My name is Mateo Tatatson. I go to Texas Tech University, and I'm interning with the medical examiner.
My name is Kelby Smith. I am a recent graduate of Grand Canyon University, and I'm an intern for Pierce County Department of Emergency Management.
A day-to-day work experience for me is I come in the mornings and check my email, of course, but then I start my day with archive and prep work.
When I come into work, we usually go and observe court.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Lisa.
So that's been really cool to see the prosecutors, the defense, and then also the kids that we work with in the detention center to get that full picture of who they are and what brought them here.
I've also been able to observe court, kind of going into having a deeper understanding of the justice system, learning more about the proceedings and what goes into the court systems. It's also helped me talk to the youth about what they're going through, specifically related to their trials, not necessarily their crimes and stuff, but ways I can support them if they need that.
So in the morning I come in, I sit at my computer, I read a lot of reports pertaining to economic development, a lot of journal articles. I check and see what Pierce County has been up to in that regard, see what other surrounding counties, the state, what federal programs are available for economic development.
This is Brian with the Pierce County Council. Please give me a call back.
So that's sort of my day-to-day work.
Things from moving lights around, helping camera operators pick up the cameras, help with interviews, editing videos, anything that you can do in order to get a video out there for the clients.
Well, my day-to-day work looks like I usually get in, check my email. I check my calendar in the morning to see what meetings I have for the day. Usually it's just whatever project I'm working on, we'll meet and then we'll get a task assigned and then I'll go back to my desk and do that.
The body of work for this position includes a death investigation and an autopsy, which is the examination that the pathologist orders. On death investigations, this office would get a call from dispatch, and we would either assume jurisdiction or decline it. When jurisdiction is assumed, we would respond to the scene and do a scene investigation. They would then be brought to this office where the examination is conducted, and that can either be an external examination, a toxicology report, or a full autopsy.
How this internship has prepared me for the future is it's given me a lot of experience of what it's like to work in the legal field. Working in the clerk's office has been very interesting, seeing all the different departments, the people that work in the docket, in imaging, as well in archive and records where I work specifically. It's been very interesting to see how day-to-day work experiences help me develop professionally. So even if I decide not to work in the legal field in the future, I still feel I've gained a lot with my professional development over this summer program.
The main thing it has done is shown me given me a clear sense of what I want to focus on in my career when I go forward. I'm really interested in the legal field and criminal justice. That's actually what I study, so it's given me a deeper understanding of that.
What I've gained from this experience is a hands-on experience with the information that I'm learning in school. I've gotten to have a really good look into different roles throughout the juvenile court, for example in probation, in the detention center, and then also just observing court. It's been a really informational and interesting experience.
So I've learned a lot about economic development and how it's used to improve the lives of the people of Pierce County. I have also learned a lot about policy analysis and research and how the council uses that to make decisions.
I'm getting nods, so let's get a summary.
I gained a lot of knowledge about communications, especially when it comes to Adobe and After Effects editing. I knew very little coming in, kind of the basics. One of the key things that I learned is the letters J, K, and L on a keyboard. They help you go through your timeline faster, and being able to do that has made me more efficient when it comes to editing videos.
I gained a lot from this internship. I got to see what an activated EOC looks like and just see what all the different sections, what their jobs are and the tasks are. And I really got to see how dedicated all of the workers are here and what it takes to go into making the community really safe.
During my internship, I've been able to get exposure to a professional field that I did not have much knowledge of beforehand, and that field is forensic pathology with the death investigation and the autopsy as a whole, and I think it's helped me plan for my future because it's really let me know that there are more career fields out there that can be explored, can be learned about.
I've accomplished a lot in my time here. Definitely gotten through a lot of old files. I'm currently working on case files from 1994, 1995. Prepping those to be scanned in image so that they can be better accessed by attorneys as well as the public. These are all paper files, so now we're working to digitize them to help increase the accessibility, especially for cases that have gone through like an appeal process.
One of the accomplishments in this program is that my partner and I in the internship, we created educational structure that we can do with the kids that will help further their success once they go back into the community.
One of the biggest ones is just being able to mentor the youth, and we do structured learning activities with them, so we come up with different plans to do with them and work with them, have productive conversations.
Primarily, I've been working on an economic development project, learning a lot about how Pierce County measures economic development, how they measure whether or not this is a good place to start a business. And I've spoken with other departments, other economic development departments in surrounding counties. You couldn't really get a better crash course on learning economic development than through this internship.
I'd say the biggest accomplishment that I've had is working and finishing a video for Parks and Rec. In order for them to advertise during the month, and I edited the entire thing together in After Effects and was able to send it out and get approved and put on television.
I accomplished a lot during my time here, actually. The first day on the job, I got put on a grant proposal, so I really helped a lot with the writing and all of that, just my background with having my master's degree. I really was utilized with the writing of the grant proposal.
During my time here at the medical examiner's office, I have accomplished much more than I thought I could as an intern. I have learned how to take fingerprints, x-rays, measurements, and proper documentation on a case-by-case basis. And I think my greatest accomplishment so far has been a brain extraction on a decedent.
I think the county gained a lot with bringing in new, fresh perspectives and new talent. I think having someone who's about to enter the workforce, it's always good to try and snap them up before they move on into the future.
I think I brought a fresh perspective and a new way to look at things, the daily activities and the way we guide the children, especially through mentoring them in detention.
What I think I've brought in this internship to the county is specifically in detention, just a new perspective and a chance to explore new activities with the kids.
Well, I couldn't have got the knowledge that I got here anywhere else. So they received another advocate for this county.
I feel like, at least in my case, the biggest value to the county game was having an extra pair of hands to help around. There was a couple shoots that I went on where some people, due to having vacations or other obligations, had to miss, and I was able to go and help out with those shoots.
I think I really was able to help them with my ability to write. It seemed like that's what I was really used for a lot, and that's something that I love to do, so I loved the work that I was doing. But they also got someone who will always speak highly of Pierce County just because of how much I loved my time here.
When I go back to my university in Texas, I'll definitely be sure to tell everyone I know just what a experience this has been, and that there's much more to look at, especially in the field of medicine for all my fellow pre-meds, and that pathology, especially forensic pathology, is a field that they should look into, and that Pierce County is in need of forensic pathologists.
I would absolutely recommend the internship program to future applicants.
I would definitely recommend this program.
It's been a tremendous experience.
Okay, it's also paid, which is fantastic because unpaid internships can prevent a lot of people from being able to take these kinds of positions.
I would definitely consider working at Pierce County.
Absolutely.
I would definitely consider a career here in the future. I like the work environment and I like the people here.
Yes, I would definitely consider a career with Pierce County.
I definitely would. Everyone I've worked with has been very pleasant, open, and just really good at what they do. Everyone's a professional, and Pierce County is beautiful.